push the red button.
Blue pill and red pill.
Okay, hello our YouTube fans, we're back again this week. This week what we're going to cover, three different ways of punching out of three different systems of the fighting arts. We're going to cover the Wing Chun punch way with your basic Wing Chun punch, followed up by your chain punches. And we're going to go into your basic karate punch, which would be a seiken or a tate. Then we're going to go into a boxing punch. We're doing this to show you the difference of the three different ways of punching. But the number one rule and goal is ultimately the efficiency and the effectiveness of each punch. Okay, we're going to start with a simulation of a person against another person. You'll assume your Wing Chun stance. Now I'm going to assume a regular individual getting ready to try to attack him. And I want him to do the Wing Chun punch followed by the chain punches of Wing Chun. Ready? Go. That there would be your simulation for your Wing Chun punches. Remember, the first punch is thrown on that angle where when it makes contact, it's here. Notice it's not the top two, it's the bottom three. So here, followed up by your chain punch, which should subdue your opponent if you follow in that pattern. The next series of punches that we're going to do would be your basic karate punch, which would be the seiken, the tate, or the knuckle fist. I'll do that one. Basically, we're going to start in our zen. All right. Now, whenever I go to throw this punch, and I'm doing it for this purpose only for the demonstration. When I throw, I'm going to shift here, which will be right there. Then I'm going to come back.
That's my partner.
With this punch, I'm punching with the top two knuckles. Very first two, which would be there. Or the nose bridge, right between the eyes at the bottom of the forehead. So again, here, one there. There. That would be the demo for your basic karate punch. Now we're going to go into the boxing punch. Previously, we covered the stacking of the bones, the proper way to make a fist. Now we're going to show you the demonstration for the punch. From here, we're going to assume the boxing stance. Now remember, in boxing, you want to keep everything tight. Not too tight where you're conformed, where you can't move, but you want to keep it tight to the point where you can defend yourself as well as do damage. So, the first punch that you would throw in boxing would be your jab, which I like to call it the seeking punch, because you're seeking that target. Your jab, then from your jab, you would go into your overhand, or for me it would be the overhand. For a person who's right-handed, it would be your lead or your right lead. So, your jab, overhand, right there. Now if you notice, the torquing of my body gives me more power in my punch. On that overhand, or the right lead, you always want to torque in. To show you this way, when you're here, you torque that way. That gives you your power on the impact whenever you hit your opponent. Because you have more body weight and you're throwing your punch from what would be the center of the earth. The knuckles on that punch would be right there, would be You could go first 3 knuckles, first 2 knuckles. Because in boxing, if you hit with the little knuckle, you end up with what they call a boxer's fracture. Right, because you're rolling on top. So, you want to hit with the first 3. So again, it's like from here, jab, cross, which would be there. You could go low chin, high chin, or the side, right in front of the ear on that. If you notice, you got to keep yourself protected at all times. So again, you would go jab, 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 jab. That would be the differences of some of your basic punches in any art system that you're studying. Okay, thank you. See you next time.